Welcome to all. In this lecture, first we discuss some divisibility test and then we will see method of casting out 9s and then we define what is digital root. First we discuss some divisibility test which is used for finding if one number can be exactly divided by another. The first divisibility test is divisibility test for 10. An integer is divisible by 10 if and only if its unit digit, that is last digit, is 0. Divisible test for 5, an integer is divisible by 5 if and only if it ends in 0 or 5. Divisible test for 2 power I, an integer n equal to nk minus 1 up to n1 n0, where n1 n0 nk minus 1 are digits of the integer, is divisible by 2 power I if and only if the number formed by the last I digit in n is divisible by 2 power I. In particular, if n is divisible by 2 if and only if the last digit n0 is divisible by 2. Then n is divisible by 2 square, that is 4, if the last 2 digit number n1 n0 is divisible by 4. For example, consider this big number 56, 46, 13, 32. Here the last 2 digit is 32. 4 divides 32, so 4 divide this big number. n is divisible by 2 power cube, that is 8, if the last 3 digit number n2, n1, n0 is divisible by 8 and so on. For example, consider this large number. Here the last 3 digit is 128, 8 divides 128, so 8 divides this number. Next, divisible test for 3 and 9. An integer is divisible by 3 if and only if the sum of digit is divisible by 3. For example, consider the number 654783. Here the sum of digit is 33. 3 divides 33, so 3 divides this number 654783. Likewise, an integer is divisible by 9 if and only if the sum of digit is divisible by 9. For example, consider this number. Here the sum of digit is 36. 9 divides 36, so 9 divides this number. Next, divisible test for 11. Consider an integer n, nk minus 1, n1 and n0. Then 11 divides n if and only if n0 plus n2 plus up to minus n1 plus n3 up to is divisible by 11. That is 11 divides n if and only if 11 divides the sum of digits in the even positions minus the sum of digits at odd position. For example, consider this number. Here the sum of digits at odd position is 6 plus 0 plus 0 plus 3 plus 2. Digits at even position is 7, 6, 5, 4. So the difference of these two summation is minus 11. 11 divides minus 11, so 11 divides this number n. Next theorem, a palindrome with even number of digits is divisible by 11. This theorem states that if the number of digits in a palindrome is even, then it is divisible by 11. Proof. Let n equal to the given number n2k minus 1, n2k minus 2 up to n1, n2 be a palindrome with even number of digits. So we know a number is palindrome if we get the same number when we write it backwards. So we get n equal to n2k minus 1, n2k minus 2 up to n1, n2, which is equal to write it backwards. So we get it is equal to n0, n1 up to n2k minus 1, n2k minus 1. The first digit should be equal to the last digit. So, we get n2k minus 1 equal to n naught. The second digit should be equal to the second digit from the last. So, we get n2k minus 2 equal to n1 and so on. So, you write this, the n2k minus 3, similarly n2k minus 3 equal to n2, n2k minus 4 equal to n3 and so on. The above divisible test for 11 states that if 11 divides the difference of the sum of digits at odd positions and the sum of digits at even position of a number, then 11 divides that number. So, we find that difference of the summation. So, n naught plus n2 up to n2k minus 1 minus n1 plus n3 plus up to n2k minus 1, which is equal to n naught plus n2 up to n2k minus 1. We know n1 equal to n2k minus 2, n3 equal to n2k minus 4 and so on, n2k minus 1 equal to n naught. So, substitute all this value. So, note that these two summations are equal. So, difference of these two summation is 0. So, 11 divides 0. So, we get the 11 divides the sum of digits at odd positions minus sum of digits at even positions. So, by above the result, 11 divides n. For example, both palindroms, for example, consider two palindrome 13, 31. So, it is a palindrome in odd position, even number of digits. Similarly, the second number is also a palindrome with even number of digits. So, by this above theorem, 11 divides these two numbers. Next, casting of nines. This technique can be used to deduct computational errors. We see two example. Example 11, using casting out nines, check if the sum of numbers 3, 5, 6, 9, 24, 387, 49, 508 is 78, 464. For solution, first we apply congruence modulo 9 to the given three numbers. We know sum of digits of a number is congruent to modulo 9. So, 3, 5, 6, 9 is congruent to its sum of digits. So, sum of digit is 23, 23 is congruent to 5 modulo 9. So, next number 24,387 is congruent to sum of digits, it's congruent to sum of digits. So, sum of digit is 24, 24 is congruent to 6 modulo 9. Next 49,508, its sum of digit is 26, 26 is congruent to 8 modulo 9. So, now we add all these three equations. So, 3,569 plus 24,387 plus 49,508 is congruent to the sum of the least residues 5 plus 6 plus 8 modulo 9. 5 plus 6 plus 8 is 19, 19 congruent to 1 modulo 9. So, equation 1. Next, given the sum of these three numbers is 78,464. So, its sum of digit is 7 plus 8 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4, which is congruent to 2 modulo 9. So, equation 2. Then from equation 1 and 2, 78,464 is congruent to the least residues 1 and 2, that is 78,464 has 2 least residues, but corollary 8 says that every integer is congruent to exactly one least residue. Therefore, the given summation is wrong. Okay. So, Next example, using casting out 9s, determine whether the product of 9,976 and 3,458 is this big number. Okay. Solution, first we apply modulo 9 to 1976. So, it is concurrent to sum of its digits. So, 1976 concurrent to its sum of digits 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 6, which is concurrent to 5 modulo 9. Next, the sum of digits of this given number is 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 8 is 20. 20 concurrent to 2 modulo 9. So, now multiply the above two equation. So, we get 1976 into 3458 is concurrent to 5 into 2. 5 into 2 10. 10 is concurrent to 1 modulo 9. The given answer is 68 lakh 33,080. So, its sum of digit is 6 plus 8 plus 3 plus 3 plus 0 plus 8 plus 0, which is concurrent to 1 modulo 9, equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, 68,033, 68 lakhs 33,080 and the product 1976 and 3458 as the same least residue. So, we might be tempted to say that the given answer is correct. In fact, all we can say is it is probably correct. This is so because any rearrangement of the digits of an integer yield the same least residue modulo 9. So, here the given answer is in fact wrong. The correct answer is 68,033, 68 lakh 33,008. So, as these two examples indicate, the only answer we can provide by using casting out 9 is that given solution is either definitely wrong or probably correct. Next, we come to the concept digital root. It is computed by iteration. First, we find the sum S of its digit. Then we find the sum of the digits in S and continue this process until single digit D emerges. The single digit D is called digital root of n. For example, consider the example 1976. So, its sum of digit is 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 6, which is equal to 23. Now, we find the sum of digits of 23. Sum of digits of 23 is 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5, which is a single digit number. So, the digital root of 1976 is 5. Next example 13. Find the digital roots of square numbers. By the division algorithm, every integer n is of the form 9k plus r. Here we divide n by 9. So, the quotient is 9k, k quotient is k. So, we get 9k plus r is remainder. So, the remainder satisfies the equation inequality 0 less than or equal to r less than 9. So, the least residue of n is r. So, n concurrent to r modulo 9. Hence, square both sides we get n square concurrent to r square modulo 9. So, here are the possible values of r 0, 1, 2 up to 9. So, first 0 square is 0, therefore, 0 square concurrent to 0 modulo 9. Next, plus or minus 1 the whole square, which is equal to 1 modulo, which is concurrent to 1 modulo 9. Next, plus or minus 2 the whole square, which is concurrent to 4 modulo 9, plus or minus 3 the whole square, which is equal to 9. 9 is concurrent to 0 modulo 9. plus or minus 4 square is equal to 16. 16 concurrent to 7 modulo 9, plus or minus 5 the whole square equal to 25. 25 concurrent to 7 modulo 9, plus or minus 6 the whole square equal to 36. 36 concurrent to 0 modulo 9, plus or minus 7 the whole square concurrent to equal to 49. 49 concurrent to 4 modulo 9, plus or minus 8 the whole square equal to 64. 64 concurrent to 1 modulo 9, plus or minus 9 whole square equal to 81. 81 concurrent to 0 modulo 9. Thus, from this above equations, the least residues of n square are 0, 1, 4 or 0, 1, 4 or 7. So, its digital root is 1, 4, 7 or 9. Okay. Since 0 is concurrent to the corresponding. Okay. So, next note